Hey man, say man, what it do, man? It's your boy Mister this damn thing, aka the neighborhood gardener. I'm out here doing some work in the garden, so I figured I'd drop a quick story on y'all. You know what I'm talking about? So boom, I'm at the house chilling one day. I get a phone call from my nigga Bracewood. Hello, what's going down, my nigga? My nigga say, bro, I need you to do me a favor. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Nigga, I'm going to jail. I say, the fuck for? He say, man, me and baby girl got into it. She called the laws on me. Nigga, I'm gone. I say, man, that shit crazy. So before he could tell me what happened, he was like, man, I ain't got time for all that. I just need you to go run to Steve's house, grab my gym bag, and my mama gonna come pick it up from me. I'm like, all right, okay, boom. So he hang up. They go and take him to county or whatever. I get up, get dressed, you feel me, roll me one up, and I walk down to Steve's house. So as I'm walking, like I'm get around the corner of Steve in them house, and it's a big ass TV in the middle of the driveway. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I look up, my nigga Bracewood, whole window shattered out. I'm like, man, what the fuck kind of fight did they have? So I go to Steve. Boom. I'm like, hey Steve, what's good? I'm over here, to get the bag for Bracewood so I can give it to his mama. Steve's like, oh yeah, I got it. So he go in the house, grab the bag. Boom. I'm like, so what the fuck happened? He's like, man, all I know is I heard them upstairs fighting. I come outside, TV come flying out the window. Boom, hit the ground. I'm like, oh shit. He say, the next thing I know, I see him push out, I see him run out the house. Then she come out the house behind him. This bitch ain't got no clothes on. I'm like, what the fuck? He say, man, bitch ass naked. So they on the stairs, they squabbling. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So he decides to lock the door, throw the keys over the fence, and take off running. I'm like, what? He say, man, that's all I know. So I grabbed the bag from Steve. All right, fuck it. I grabbed the bag from Steve. I go back to the house. I'm waiting on his mama to call me. She called me. She said, hey, you got my son bag? I said, yeah, mama, I got the bag. It's over here. Y'all can come get it when y'all feel like it. Pause. All right, because a whole situation happened once his mama came and got the bag. But we're going to fast forward a little bit to when my nigga get out. So, boom. 2 weeks later, because she ain't press charge or whatever, my nigga Bracewood get out of jail, you feel me? I asked the nigga, I say, man, what the fuck, what the hell happened, bro? This nigga, this nigga tells me, boom. So, it's his birthday, right? Him and this girl decide, to celebrate his birthday. She decide she gonna give my nigga a threesome. Now, mind you, this is her idea. She even picked the female from what he tell me. He say, so boom, they, she go find a little broad, she bring it to him, you know what I'm talking about. He say they do their damn thing. This nigga tell me, he say, man, I was asleep. You feel me? I'm asleep. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sleeping good in the motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, we man just had me 2 bad ones. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I'm feeling myself. Pause. Hold on. I like to look. So he say, pause. You know what I'm talking about? I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, so as I'm sleeping, I start feeling, good licks in the back of the head. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So they gotta wake up, nigga. She's still out for me. I'm talking about my girl when they going, nigga, Mike Tyson on my motherfucking ass, man. I'm like, for what? He say, man, tell me why this bitch was mad because when she woke up, I was holding the little bitch we had a threesome with. I'm like, what you mean? He say, man, I was asleep. Nigga, I don't know who the fuck I'm holding. All I felt was ass and a warm body, you feel me? So I'm holding the little bitch. My girl wake up to me, oh, this what we doing? This what we doing? You holding that bitch? I'm talking about nigga, she swinging on me. I'm ass naked, she ass naked. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on there. I'm dodging. Bitch, get off me. What we doing? Hold on, bitch. I don't even know what's going on. I just woke up. So he say, before I know it, old girl woke up, nigga, she did a motherfucking military roll out the bed. And before I realized, the bitch hopped up, fully dressed with her coat in her hand. I ain't got time for this. And that bitch darted out the front door. Before I can go grab that bitch, I turned around and said, hey, man, what the fuck we got going on? I'm talking about, nigga, she catches me. Nigga, she hit me all in my shit. Nigga, I turn around, I grab her by her face. Nigga, I got her by her head. I'm like, man, calm the fuck down. Nigga, I grab her, throw her ass across the room. Nigga, she hit the floor, bounce off the floor, nigga. Hit the dresser, boom, shit fall over. Nigga, I'm trying to hurry up and get my shit on. Nigga, this bitch like a motherfucking flying squirrel come hopping over the bed on the nigga. She hit a nigga with an elbow. Boom, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, oh, this bitch hit crazy. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, so wait a minute, nigga, how the TV end up flying out the window? He say, man, look, let me tell you. So boom, I grab her again. I said, bitch, come here. I'm trying not to hit her. So I got to do this. I throw her ass in the closet. Close the closet door. I close the closet door on her ass. Nigga, I'm trying to hurry and get my shit. Nigga, I'm packing my shit. This bitch, don't you touch my mother. I mean, she beating on the closet door with her. She trying to get out the hole. Don't you touch my shit. Don't you do that. He said, man, bitch, fuck you and this shit. Bitch, I'm gone. So I'm trying to hurry and pack my shit. This bitch, Hong Kong through the motherfucking closet door. Boom. I'm like, oh shit, this bitch put a hole in the wall. I said, oh, this will hit crazy. Pause. Blood break. Hold on. So boom. My nigga tell me, see this come flying out the closet, nigga, with a motherfucking this nigga say she come flying at that bitch with a bat in her hand. Nigga, she get to swinging there, nigga. Nigga, I dodged. Hit her with the ooh, man, the Matrix. So she can't hit me with the bat. So she get mad. Nigga, she starts smashing on the nigga PlayStation, bro. I'm like, oh shit. Mind you, dude. I think this one, the 3 had just dropped. So the nigga had a brand new 3 in that bitch. I'm talking about nigga, she went Batman on this boy shit. He said, oh hell no. So he said, all right, this is how we want to play. He said, this nigga say he started Mike Tyson TV. So I hit that bitch by 6-7 uppercut. He said, man, I didn't realize how strong that motherfucking TV was. He said that bitch wasn't breaking. He said, so I bag up. I'm getting ready to kick this motherfucker. She swaying that bat. I ducked that bitch, grabbed the bat, chunked the bat out the window, grabbed her ass, threw her ass back on the other side of the bed. Nigga, so I kicked the TV. Nigga, all that bitch did was fall over. That motherfucker didn't crack the shit. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. He said, I look at her, I look at the TV, I start stomping that motherfucker. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. So he said, he stomping the TV out. That nigga say she picked up a motherfucker. That nigga say she picked up the old school alarm clock radio and chunked that bitch in the back of his head. Bah! Knocked my nigga shit clean out. That nigga say, God damn, that shit hurt. That nigga say, I grabbed that motherfucking TV, I finna throw that bitch up. Till I seen her ass curled up in that corner like a motherfucking mouse. I'm like, man, I can't do this shit to this bitch. So I chunked that bitch out the window. But I was looking at bitch dead in the eyes the whole time I did it. Like, yeah, bitch, yeah, bitch. Threw that bitch out the window. I said, yeah, fuck you and this TV hoe. So that nigga say, so man, I try to dip out. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm going towards the door. The bitch grabbed my leg. I'm talking about, the bitch start biting my ankle. I'm talking about, hey, bitch, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I'm talking about, man, the bitch got my motherfucking leg like a motherfucking chihuahua. So she going in on my shit. I'm like, bitch, bitch. So I took my motherfucking boot. I pressed it against her motherfucking head. I got to pushing that bitch back. I'm like, bitch, move. Bitch, move. Bitch, move. So when I finally got the bitch off me, right, I shoot out the door. The bitch come flying behind me. Mind you, the bitch ain't got no clothes on. The bitch come flying behind me, you feel me? I'm out the door. Here she come. She still wants some more shit. So we outside on the porch. We scrapping. We going. I'm trying to stop the bitch. Move, bitch, move, bitch. And I'm like, all right, you want to play? Fuck it. So I pushed her in the corner. I heard her lock the door. Then I took off running. Nigga, I jumped my ass keys across the bayou. I say, man, what the fuck? How in the hell over a threesome, my nigga? That nigga say, man, shit crazy. So boom, we gonna pause right there. So let's rewind. So we back to the part where his mama is coming to pick the bag up from me. Cause after he, him and her got into it, he kicked out, he locked the door, chunked the keys, took off running. He say he wanted to come back, for his dope and his gun. So boom. I guess he waited till she left or wherever she went, she wasn't at the house no more. He go back to the apartment, kick the door in, pack his bag or whatever, get all this shit, he bring it to Steve. And as he was bringing this shit to Steve, because I guess he was going to chill with Steve, that's another story in itself. I'll tell you how that one later, but that shit, they're crazy. Found out some shit about my nigga Bracewood, we like, whoo. So boom, he packed his shit, he bring it to Steve, and while him and Steve was sitting on the porch chilling, the laws pull up. I'm talking about they questioned him, woo. Dumbass niggas still standing around seeing his crime, basically. So they, he called me, long story short, boom, that's how we at where we at. So
I got the bag. Now, mind you, in this particular bag, it's just his clothes and shit. Ain't no gun, ain't no dope. Don't know where that's at. All I know is he told me to come get this one gym bag, and boom, that's it. So I got the bag. I called his mama, tell her, come get it. Now, mind y'all, his mama, she got sick somehow way back when, and she, lost her eyesight. But, that don't take nothing from her personality. God forgive me, I don't speak bad about the dead, she gone now, but that was one mean ass helper. Lord, that lady was mean as fuck. So, boom. They get to the house, her dude, she come, I bring the bag down. She like, where my son gun and dope at? I'm like, man, what? He said, where the bag with the gun and the dope? I'm like, man, look, mama, I don't know what to tell you because this the bag you gave me. This all I got. You know what I'm talking about? Here you go. Boom. She said, nah, you trying to fuck my son over and all this and that. I'm like, hey, man, I say, hold on, what we doing? What we doing here? Like, you known me since a little kid. Like, why would you think I would play games like that? But y'all like, hold up, man, what the fuck we doing? So me and her get to arguing. Her nigga, big fat fucker, he get out the car and I say, what we doing? I say, man, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, bro, but this ain't it. Now, I told y'all this the bag that nigga gave me. I ain't got no gun. I ain't got no motherfucking dope, man. If you got a problem, hey, I do got this thing on me, you feel me? And I'm not tripping about using this motherfucker. I'll blow both of y'all ass out in this parking lot. Better get the fuck away from me, man. So we get into it about the bag. I'm like, man, I ain't got no more. Man, I keep telling y'all I ain't got this motherfucking bag y'all looking for. Go holler at Steve, you feel me? Maybe Steve got the motherfucker. Maybe he told Steve to hold on to it. Like, who the fuck is Steve? I said his neighbor, man. I ain't finna go through all this shit with y'all, man. Either y'all gonna take this bag and dip, or we finna have some problems out here. So, you know what I'm saying? Once Fat Boy realized, like, hey, man, you too big. Nigga, I got hands, little bitch. I'm not finna be out here fighting your big ass, bro. I'm gonna blow you down, my nigga. So they get the bag, they dip off with them. Boom, fast forward back to when my nigga get out. I'm telling him, he's like, oh man, don't even worry about that shit, man. I got the bag tucked off somewhere. I ain't trust Steve or nobody with the motherfucker. So I'm like, man, so we go get the bag, you know what I'm talking about, this motherfucker here, when he broke into the house, instead of taking the dope and gun with him, he decides to, because down here in Texas, you know what I'm talking about, a lot of apartment complexes, they have like this little weird crawl space above the showers. I guess for the maintenance man to go up there and do whatever shit they got to do in the attic. So he opens the crawl space. That's where he put everything. So, you know what I'm saying? We go in there, we get the dope, we get the bag or whatever. And I'm telling him, I'm like, this is before, as he telling me the story about what happened, you feel me? So I asked him, I'm like, okay, so, because before he got out, I had seen, his gal. And when I seen him, bruh, the girl is about the same color as Wesley Snipes. Pretty girl, pretty dark-skinned girl. I'm talking about bad bitch. But when I seen her, it's an obvious boot print on the side of this girl fucking face. And so she going around telling everybody that he kicked her in the face with a Timberland boot. That's, this is where this boot print come from. And when I tell him that, this nigga response was the funniest shit I had ever heard in my motherfucking life. This nigga looked me dead in my face. He was like, man, I ain't kicked that bitch with a Timberland. And nigga, I muffed that hoe with a Polo. I'm like, my nigga, that shit, nigga, that ain't no better. Nigga, yo, wow. He say, man, remember I told you I had to put my boot on the bitch's face to get her off you bite my motherfucking ankle? He said, yeah, man, that's where that boot mark came from. I ain't kicked that bitch with no Timberland. I don't even wear Timberland, bitch. I'm from Dallas. I wear Polo. I muffed that hoe with a Polo. I was like, oh, shit, my nigga. What are we doing? What's going on? So, boom. We roll up, we smoke, we chill. I'm like, man, this shit here is wild. So, he finished telling me everything that happened. He told me a couple things that happened in the county. So I'm like, man, I ain't never heard a nigga say some shit like that in my life. This nigga told me I didn't kick that bitch with a Timberland. I muffed that hoe with a Polo. Man, come on, man. All right, y'all, man. That's my story for the day. It's been the garden guy. You know what I'm talking about? Your neighborhood gardener, Mr. in the building. Y'all come back and fuck with me for another story. You feel me? All right. Love y'all, man. I'm out this bitch.